We had spent the last month volunteering in a coffee shop in Iraq, with our next destination being Iran on our hitchhiking route to India. But unfortunately we couldn't enter Iran due to COVID, meaning our only option was to go back to Turkey again and hitchhike the whole way to Georgia. If we still wanted to get to India, not going to Iran meant an 8,000 kilometre detour. But worse still, to our almighty disappointment, despite what the internet said, when we eventually got to the border of Georgia, it was also closed. You can see all of this in my previous videos. When we found out that the Georgia border was closed, we had a bit of a panic because Georgia was our last option of countries. We'd tried all the other countries that border Turkey. And so we thought, okay, let's go the whole way back to the south coast of Turkey and try and hitchhike on a boat. I've talked to a lot of people that have done it, and it is completely possible. We hitchhiked the whole way back to the south coast to Fethiye, where we are now. It's taken us just over a week, and we've spent the past few days just wandering up and down harbours, talking to the people that work at the harbours, talking to the people that work on the boats, who own boats, sailors, people that live on the boats, just saying, hi, are you sailing anywhere? We're looking to hitchhike on a boat. We can work for you. We can be crew. We can do cooking, cleaning, anything that you need. It's so difficult because hardly anyone is sailing anywhere at the moment because of the pandemic. We were just wandering up and down the harbour asking people for work on boats, and we've just been invited onto a boat for some chai.
Hi.
Merhaba.
Do you speak English?
We explained our aims to Hassan and Reshad, that we were looking to work on a boat in exchange for food and shelter, and that we would like to work as crew if the boat was sailing anywhere. Hassan had a lot of renovation that needed doing on the boat and at his house, and we were therefore offered a job. The first week was spent working at his house, renovating the swimming pool and painting. After that, we were to live on his boat whilst cleaning and preparing it for the summer season.
Chai's ready!
Yeah! Anis is the best!
Am I a good Turkish housewife?
Yes!
Yeah? Great.
You are really...
This one is weak.
Much
I made
better.
that one weak for me because I don't like it strong.
You are you make it much better than another Turkish woman, really.
He made it clear from the beginning that he was not sailing anywhere. But what was perfect for us was that now we would be living on the marina, meaning we could network with as many people as possible who also owned boats, lived on the marina, and most importantly, might be sailing somewhere. Hitchhiking a boat is very different to hitchhiking in cars. It usually takes around 2 weeks to find a boat going anywhere, and you must always work for the people sailing. The position is called crewing. We were very lucky that at the marina we were at, the gates to the pontoons were open, meaning we could walk right next to the boats and talk to the people on them. In most marinas, you have to have a card to prove you own a boat to grant access to walking on the pontoon. So if you want to speak to the people, you have to wait outside the harbour for the people to come out.
Maybe I hope to give you good news tomorrow, maybe.
There are also some fantastic Facebook pages you can use to find crew positions, which is slightly easier than spending weeks at a harbour talking to people. I have written the names of some of them in the description. The main job that needed to be done on the boat was restoring the railing. It was essential that every bit of rust was removed, resulting in having to scrub the entire boat with a toothbrush. Scrubbing the entire boat with a toothbrush. Another job we had to do was free diving underneath the boat to clean the propellers. This was a great challenge trying to master the breathing techniques, working underneath the boat whilst in the freezing cold water.
Alice, what are you doing?
It's like 20 seconds.
In our spare time, we would go around the marina giving out our phone numbers on pieces of paper, explaining we were looking for crew positions on boats.
Hadi Şerife.
Hadi. Alice, gel.
We very quickly received multiple offers to work and live on boats, but still no out-of-country sailing opportunities. We then met a German man named Peter, who offered to take us out on his boat for a day or two, just around the Turkish coastline, and teach us the basics of sailing.
This is Peter, and we've been invited by him to go sailing on his big boat, and he's going to teach us all of the basics of sailing today. This is my first time sailing, and I'm so excited.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Have a nice time, stay happy. Okay, I have to pay attention right now. Yes. Sailing is fun, but you have to know what you're doing. It can be dangerous. It wouldn't be the first accident that would happen. A little bit more speed, a little bit more speed.
What about that rope?
Perfect, yeah, I'm watching. Perfect, wonderful. Fast forward.
Speed.
Full power forward.
Before our hack is crashing the boat. Slow down.
To the left, port side.
Oh wait, this...
Okay, so relax, now you can relax. Wonderful!
Woo!
Hey, let's go! We have a new skipper!
Parking with Peter.
So, okay. Yeah, go ahead. So, you know where you're going?
Peter was a highly adventurous man and nothing but fun to be around. When we were out, he said to us, "Oh, why don't we just not go back to Fethiye? Let's sail somewhere exciting." I mentioned sailing to Egypt as a joke, and he responded saying, "Yes, okay then why not?" I couldn't quite believe what I was hearing, and began to think that he was the one that was joking. I was wrong. He was being completely serious. We had many long discussions about the plan, and within 2 days, we set sail to Egypt. All the boat scrubbing, running around talking to people was finally worth it. We were off to Africa.